Make sure your weights are handy. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This is total body strength. We'll be using dumbbells between 3 pounds and 8 pounds. If you have heavier and would like to go heavier, you definitely can. Just know that that might slow your movements down so that you can focus on form. So we're gonna get started here with a jog in the middle. Nice and easy, like we usually do. Just want to get the heart rate up, unweighted. This might be the first time I've worn a ponytail in class, so that's going to be fun to deal with for the next 30 minutes. Could be worse, right? All right, let's take it out to the side. Just step and tap. Brace through the core. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders over the hips. Proud to be working out today. Let's add the arms, little pull back. Cassie, this one's for you. Going a little old school. Go for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's tap the heels behind the back. Little butt kicker. Cross it back. Again, keeping the chest lifted. Hold it here. We're going to do little crunches, bringing the knee in. So it's a knee up above hip height, but we're adding the arms to get a little bit of a crunch. Arms don't have to be too high. We're going to get plenty of shoulder work later. All right, let's tap it to the side, one foot and then the other. Maybe we bring up the arms. Maybe we take it to that full jumping jack. Let's go for 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Squat it down. Come up, down, and up. Let's take the feet a little more narrow. We're going to sweep the arms back. Come up, lift onto the toes, raise the heels. Sweep, pull it down. Three more here. Inhale as you lift. Last one. Take the feet out hips distance. We're going to reach it down. Right hand to left toes and vice versa. Hold it in the center. We're going to make fists, elbows out in front of the shoulders. We're going to circle it around to the left. Pull it up to the center, circle it around to the right. Let's keep a soft knee here so we're not hyperextending. Imagine like your feet are glued into the ground. We're just doing that nice big circle down and around. Let's do one more each side, and then we're going to pick up those weights. All right, so we're going to grab our dumbbells. Some of the stuff we'll be doing today is unilateral, so if you do only have one weight available, like if you have a 2-liter water bottle available or a gallon jug of juice or water, and you're only using one weight, you will have an option there to use just the one hand. So we're going to start out in front, slight bend at the knee, palms towards the quads. We're going to hinge down from the hip, keeping that nice long line from the spine, bringing the hands just below the knees. It doesn't have to go down too far, and then back up. That's the first movement, so that range of motion doesn't have to be huge. And with that lighter weight, you might not feel this through the hamstrings, but we want to really think about what the hamstrings and glutes are doing. So we're going to dig in with the heels, lift the chest tall and proud at the top. Maybe squeeze the sides of those weights together, keeping the upper body engaged. We're gonna go for 2 more. I'm gonna turn to the side, just so you can see I'm not rounding out the top of my spine. And then we're gonna add a little bit on here. So we're gonna hinge, come up, hinge, give me that reverse fly. So we'll come up, take it down, reverse fly, back together, stand tall, down, out, in, that's 3, down, out, in, 4. Let's get 4 more. 4, up tall, 3, 2, last one here. We're gonna stay low. Give me just that right arm. So again, if you're using that single weight, it's just gonna be out to the side. But let's try to keep the shoulders squared to the floor so we're not twisting and looking up over that right shoulder. 2 more on this right side. You guys are doing awesome. Let's switch it. Left side. Out, back in. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Hands together, stand it back up tall. Now we're gonna try and go for single leg deadlifts here. So we're gonna focus on that balance. If your balance isn't fabulous today, instead of bringing the leg up behind you, keep your toes into the ground, but try to keep most of your weight into your standing leg. So we're gonna start planting the right leg down, letting the left leg elevate behind us, or trying to balance with just the toe as that extra little point of contact with the floor. So we're gonna come down into that single leg deadlift, stand back up tall. So depending on your shoes and your flooring combination that you have, this could be a little bit easier or harder. Feel free to slow down the movement and worry less about reps and more about your form. Let's make it 1 more here. Stand back up tall. We're just gonna curl it up to shoulders. If you want, keep the balance in there by keeping the knee lifted. Go for 2 more. All right, let's combo those 2. So the weights start down at the quads. We hinge it forward, curl it at the top. Let's bring the knee up. If your balance isn't there, let your foot tap to the floor. It's okay. The good thing about YouTube Live, no one can see you but you. Hold yourself accountable. You guys got this. Let's make this the last one. We're gonna hold at the top, plant the feet together. Start with that nice neutral grip, palms facing towards each other, elbows out in front of the shoulders. Press straight up to the ceiling, pull back down. We're going for 2 more here. Then we're gonna hold it at the shoulders, lunge back with the left leg. So we lunge, bring feet together. Your depth here is up to you. Try to drive that back knee down towards the ground. Keep your weight through the forward heel. One more here. We're gonna go to feet together. As we come down this time, we're gonna press up at the same time. So we're getting that reverse lunge, shoulder press, same time. Up, bring it back. Remember to breathe. Three more here. Then we're gonna put all 4 of those things together. Last one. Okay, so we're going back. Single leg deadlift, a little bit of a curl, a reverse lunge with a shoulder press. We're still working on that right leg being our stabilizer, down into the ground. So we're down, up at the top, reverse lunge, press at the same time. Down, hands up, reverse lunge, come back. That's 3. We're going for 5 more. Whew, there goes my balance. That's okay, it happens to all of us. If your surface is really challenging your stability, You may be feeling it through that right calf. I know I am. We're gonna make this our last one. Hopefully I didn't lie to you on that count. Stand up tall. Drop your weights down. Let's grab some water. Shake it on out. And then we're gonna repeat that whole sequence on the other side. How we doing? No burpees today, no worries. I don't want them either. No burpees, no woman makers, no man makers, none of that. All right, hopefully we're good. Didn't see any comments come up in chat, so I'm assuming you guys are all awesome, like I know you are. We're gonna plant that left foot down this time. Single leg deadlift, let that right leg go behind. Down and up. And the option is to just kind of tap the toe back. If that balance isn't there, if it is, maybe we bring the knee up. This is gonna be our last one. Hold at the top, we're gonna just curl. It should feel nice and easy. All right, let's add that combo. So we take it down, curl at the top, knee can be out in front if you'd like. Just to work on that balance. We're going for 4 more. Two more. Last one, we're gonna plant the foot at the top, hold it at the shoulder, just that shoulder press, both arms up and down. Last one here, we're gonna hold the weights at the shoulder, lunge it back, right leg, down and up. Nice and easy, find your comfortable range of motion. Starting to get warm down here for a change. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We got one more before we add in that upper and lower together. So we lunge it back, arms come up at the same time that we drop to the ground. Here we go. We have 4 more now before we put all of those moves together. 2 and 1. Okay, reset. Plant that left foot down. We hinge it forward from the hip. Curl it up. Press as we lunge back. Down, up, lunge. Feet together. 3. I can just imagine all of you guys right in front of me, looking amazing as I know you do, nailing every movement. Let's go for 3 more. 2. And last one. Woo. All right, shake it out, drop your weights, grab some water. Chance to say hi in chat. My calves are feeling it. Hopefully yours are too, but in a good way. All right, we're gonna add in some rotation and some lateral movements. We're gonna start with those laterals. So when I step back so that my feet are in frame, we're gonna turn to the right, picking up the left heel. Take it back in. Turn, back in. Nice and easy here. Driving the movement from the core. All right, let's make that movement bigger. We're gonna extend the arm across the chest, pull it back to neutral. Two more here. All right, so I'm gonna step over a little bit. We're gonna hold the hands in that neutral position, and we're gonna lunge it out to the left. Bring feet together. Just 4 here, so this is our last one. And then we're gonna go the other side. Last one here. So we're gonna combo our side lunge, and then we're gonna cross over with the knee up in balance. So I'm gonna do one first just to demo, and then we'll do a set of 8 together. So we're gonna lunge out, bring the knee up, cross over. So the knee is that extra option. If you're not feeling that knee, you're gonna just return to that cross that we did before. Let's do 8 here. So you go over and cross. Four more, you've got this. 2 more. Last one. Okay, so we're gonna do the same on the other side. Easy rotation to start. Going to the left, picking up the heel on the right side. Last one, and then we're gonna extend the arm across the chest, pull it back. Two more. And then we have our 4 short lunges. So let's start lunging it over to the right, feet together. 3, 2, last one, and let's lunge it left. Last one here, and then we're gonna do that combo. So again, I'm gonna give you that one demo where we go side lunge, cross over with the knee up, and then we'll do 8 together. So we're out to the side, crossing over. You ready? Let's go. Lunge, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're doing a comfortable range of motion to you. That might have been 8, but guess what? We're doing another one. All right, stand up tall. Shake it out. You know I can't count. Shake it out, drop those weights, grab some water. See what happened in chat. All right, since you guys in chat are talking about your back, let's do a little bit of shoulder work, but think about what the back is doing. So I'm gonna keep my 5-pound weights for this next little sequence. If you guys wanna drop the weights and do hands only, drop the weights. Maybe we'll start with weights or unweighted so you can kind of see what that movement's like. We're gonna dip down towards the floor, bend the knees, so the feet are close together. We're gonna reach up with the hands, open the chest, bring the arms back to the sides. From the top, we open the arms to the sides, close it back as we dip down, and come back. So if we try that with the weights, we're gonna go a neutral grip. Arms come forward, stand up as we open to the side, bring the weights down, keeping the palms forward. We go to the side, close as we drive the hip down, stand back up tall. So it's down, open and stand, bring it back in, stand up tall. How are we doing? Let's go for one more in each direction. All right, we're gonna come down to the floor. I think I should be good. Just checking out chat. Those are gonna be great for punches and strong. So again, we're gonna be working on the back. I know I don't have a ton of floor space to still stay in frame for you guys. I'm gonna start by facing the camera and then moving around a little bit just so hopefully I'll stay in frame. Apologies for that motorcycle that just drove by. Maybe I'll go sideways. I'll go here, I just lied to you yet again. So we're gonna keep the toes to the ground. Chest lifted in front of us, very light fingertips to the ears. Drop the chest down, lift up, drawing the elbows back towards the top of the hip bones. Keeping the toes down for back extension. I know a lot of the core work that we do is focused on the abs. So let's think about the low back. Let's start to pick up those toes as we drive the elbows back. Two more here. And press the palms down, sit it back into child's pose. And let's hang out in our tabletop position. So we're gonna grab those weights again. And we're gonna use them as handles down to the floor. So if you're using an alternate weight and you only have one, or if it's weird to put your body weight on top of that alternate weight, just do the left hand to the ground and have the weight in the right hand. So we're gonna do the row with a nice flat back, keeping the elbow close to the side. Head in line with the spine. Your gaze should be down right to the center, next to the thumb. One more here, and we're gonna switch it over to the left side. Last one here. So the option is to walk your feet back to plank. So you'd be here in that nice strong plank. Wide feet gives you the most stability. Narrow feet makes it a little more challenging. If you want somewhere in between that high plank and your tabletop, drop the knees into your modified plank position. So we're gonna go back into those rows. This time we're alternating. Choose your start position, reset those shoulders, draw the tops of the shoulders down away from the ears. Go ahead and pull right side and left side. So we want to minimize the movement from the hip. Make sure when your hands come down, the wrists are still coming right under those shoulders. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, hold it here. If you are in that tabletop position, go ahead and switch to a modified plank. If you're in your full plank, you can hang out where you are. If you're in modified plank with those knees down, you can keep them there. We're gonna do a set of push-ups. Drop the chest between the hands, keep the arms narrow, hit those triceps. Down and up. Let's make sure that the wrists are under the shoulders. If they floated out in front of you, go ahead and reset. Mine came out a little bit. That happens. One more here. Press it back to child's pose. Stretch it on out. We are almost done. We're going to combo those two. Modified or full plank. We're going to take it down, press up, row, and row. Take it down, press up, row, and row. We've got 6 more. If you've been leading with the right hand this whole time, on the next 4, lead with your left hand. 3, 2, we got 1 more. Gas in the tank, you got it. All right, press it back, child's pose. And let's finish it out with some core work. So I'm gonna flip it on around. You guys are gonna start with your glutes down, heels down, toes up. Let's take just 1 weight. And since I brought my fun weight down, I might as well use it, especially because it's pink. So it does have a handle, but I'm going to hold on to either side for these Mason twists. We're going to tap, come to center, tap, come to center, and then we're going to roll it all the way down, press at the top. So if you guys were here last week, we're kind of adding on to the way that we're doing these Mason twists and sit-up and presses. That's all that fitness is learning different combinations of how to put together the moves and just have fun with it. Roll it all the way down. And again, if you were leading right side this whole time, switch, lead left. Let's go for 2 more here. And last one. And let's go ahead and drop that weight down. Bring your chest forward towards the knees. So we have that nice long spine, tailbone to the top of the head. Reach the arms out. Hinge it back with the hips until you really feel it through the top of the hip flexor. Your core is engaged, your abs are working. We're going to pick up one foot and then the other. Tap it down, tap it down. Up, up, down, and down. Up, up, down, and down. Switch your lead leg. Up, down, and down. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Sit it all the way up. Pull the chest through towards the knees. Let's roll it all the way back. Flatten the feet to the floor. Arms come out to the sides of the knees. Roll it all the way back. Tap the thumbs overhead. Give me that nice full range of motion. Reach out towards the toes. Roll it all the way back. Tap. All the way up. There's 3. Let's go to 8. We got this. We're almost done. We're almost at the stretch. 4 more. 4. Tap. 3. Tap. 2. Tap. And 1. All the way back down. Extend the arms. Extend the legs. Point through the toes. Reach the arms. Open up the chest, interlace the fingers if you can. Nice deep breath here. Go ahead and draw the left knee into the chest. Bend at the right knee. Cross the ankle over the knee. Gentle pressure with the hand on the knee to help open the hip. Maybe pull from the outside of that left foot towards you. Just enough so you're feeling that stretch. Keeping the back flat, we're going to reach through with the left hand, reach around with the right. Let the right foot leave the floor, gently pulling the knee into the chest. Accentuating that stretch on the left side. Maybe do some little ankle circles on the right in either direction. Maybe extend that right leg up, flex the foot, get that nice hamstring stretch. And drop it down. Let's switch sides. Hugging the right knee into the chest. Left leg extended. Reset the spine. Imagine like you're trying to imprint the whole back down onto the floor. Go ahead and bend at that left knee. Cross the ankle over. Gentle pressure to help open the hip. Reach through with the right hand. Reach around with the left. Gently pulling it in, letting the left heel leave the floor. I just realized I've been talking straight up to the ceiling this whole time, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Go ahead and extend that left leg. Maybe flex the foot. Get that nice hamstring stretch. While we're down here on the floor. Bend the knee, bring it back down. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Roll it up, and then flip it around. Hands come out in front. Knees are down. Move my fun weight out of the way. So we're in that tabletop. We're going cat and cow. Just alternate between the two. One more of each here. Find that neutral alignment. Toes into the floor. Walk your hands towards the knees. Press your feet flat to the floor. Walk the fingertips to the toes, hang out in that forward fold, letting the chest relax down on top of the quads, chin to chest. Maybe hold on to the elbows, rock it out left and right. Let's hold it at the bottom, bend at the left knee, reach the left hand down to the center of the feet, reach up with the right arm. Take it down, switch sides, bending at the right knee, reaching it up, left arm. Taking it back down, slight bend at the knee, hands come up, let's roll all the way up. Give me that nice inhale at the top. And then exhale it down to the sides. Awesome work today, you guys. You're amazing. That was a really fun class. I hope you enjoyed it.